explain. Types of crystal defects. What are crystals? Are types of ionic crystals means cations and anions are arranged in a regular manner, right? So they will form perfect ionic crystals. Now defects means something may be missing or something may be excess. So these ionic crystal defects are classified into basically two types. We may say that three types. One is impurity defects. Stoichiometric defects. Non-stoichiometric crystal defects. Stoichiometric crystal defects. They are again classified into two types. Okay, point defects, interstitial defects. Example of point defect is Schottky defect. SCHOTTKY. Schottky defect. It is nothing but a point defect. Frankel defect. Frankel defect. Nothing but interstitial. FRENKL. Non-stoichiometric defects. They are classified into two types: metal excess, non-metal excess. This is classified into two types. Metal excess defect,
non-metal excess defect.
Non-metal excess defect. Metal excess defects are again classified into two types. Electron in place of anion, extra cation. Electron in place of anion means anion is missing. The anion missing means electron in place of anion. So anion missing. Extra cation in interstitial space or interstitial void. That is also metal excess. So if extra electron is present in case of anion means we call this electron as F center. We call it as F centers, Faber centers. They are responsible for color. When sodium chloride is heated with sodium metal, you will get yellow color. Lithium chloride with lithium metal, you will get pink color. Next, non-metal excess defect. That is vacant site in place of cation, extra anion in interstitial. This is vacant site in place of cation. Vacant site in place of cation means cation missing.
Yes.
Extra anion in interstitial space. So these are the types of crystal defects: stoichiometric crystal defect, non-stoichiometric crystal defects, impurity defects, Schottky defect, Frankel defect, metal excess defect, non-metal excess defect. Metal excess defect two types: F centers, extra cation. Non-metal excess is that is cation missing, extra anion. Anion missing, extra cation. Cation missing, extra anion. Now let me start our discussion with Schottky defect. So totally we will discuss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So first type of defect. What is that? Schottky defect. Perfect crystal means? Perfect ionic crystal means cations and anions must be arranged in a regular manner. So let me consider A plus cations, B minus as anions. Let me assume A plus B minus. So again A plus B minus. Now what about here? B minus, A plus, B minus, A plus, A plus, B minus, A plus,
B minus.
No, next layer.
B minus.
B minus,
A plus.
A plus,
B minus.
B minus,
A
A
plus.
plus. Cations A plus, anions are A
B
plus.
minus.
Now above this, you will get another layer. On the top of this another layer. Now what is the ion present here in the next layer? B minus, A plus, B minus, A plus, in such a way. Right? Now I am taking only two-dimensional form. Now, if Schottky defect means if equal number of cations and anions are missing or positive ions comma negative ions miss in such a way and electrical neutrality is maintained again. And electrical neutrality is maintained. Now see this. Equal number of cations or anions are missing, or we can say I can take plus 2 ions and I can take minus 1 ions. Then how I have to miss them? Such a way that total charge must be the same. And if this is plus 2 and this is minus 1, then if 1 is missing, 1 plus 2 is missing means 2 minus 1 must be missing. Overall charge should be maintained neutral. Then we call it as Schottky defect. A plus. Schottky defect means in place of A plus, some space is empty. That means lattice site is empty.
Yes.
Now, similarly, somewhere here B minus is missing.
Yes.
Lattice site is empty. Now what I will get? What is the overall charge of the crystal? Neutral. So such type of crystals are said to be having Schottky defect. Overall charge must be neutral, but some lattice sites are missing. Example: sodium chloride, potassium chloride, silver bromide, etc. So condition here is to form Schottky defect, cation and anion must be of nearly same size. If a cation and anion are nearly same size, then you will get Schottky defect. Size of cation and anion are nearly same. By seeing this point, can I give one more example? Cesium chloride. Already we have seen limiting radius ratio R plus by R minus of cesium chloride. 0.933. So they are nearly same size. So that means it can also show Schottky defect. not necessary, just to see this. Number of Schottky defects is equal to total number of sites into e power work done for a Schottky defect upon 2kt. Not necessary, just a mathematical formula to find how many Schottky defect sites are possible. Number of Schottky defect sites is equal to total number of sites into e power minus ws by 2kt. Next, Frenkel defect. Frenkel defect. For Schottky defect, what about size of cation and anion? Nearly same. For Frenkel defect, anion must be larger size than cation. Right? So here, size of anion is larger than cation. Now, here also if you consider in this manner, then also if I take this as this type of example, let me write that. A plus B minus A plus B minus B minus A plus A plus B minus A plus B minus
B minus A plus B minus A plus.
Right. Now, Schottky defect means cations and anions are missing. Frenkel defect means they don't miss. They misplace into interstitial space. Right? For example, A plus is missing at the lattice side and occupying some other interstitial site. So can I say this as missing lattice site? Missing lattice site. And this is occupied interstitial space. Occupied interstitial space. Then we got as Frenkel defect. Now see this. Overall, what is the overall charge of the crystal? Neutral. What about density of the crystal? What about density there? As the number of Schottky defects increases, density decreases. Reason? Weight decreasing, na?
Yes.
So in case of Schottky defect, density decreases as number of Schottky sites increases. Here, density of crystal remains the same. Both Schottky defect as well as Frenkel defect, both are also called as intrinsic or thermodynamic defects. These both they are called as intrinsic, or we also call them as thermodynamic defects. Intrinsic or thermodynamic defects, Schottky and Frenkel. another important. Number of defect sites increases as the temperature increases. If I heat it, more number of defects are observed. Number of point defects increases with temperature. Number of point defects
increases with temperature.
Increases with temperature. Similar to Schottky defect, here also if you want to write a formula for number of Frenkel defect sites, here we can write it as number of defect sites, Frenkel defect sites is equal to root of n into n prime e power minus w of Frenkel divided by 2k. Now what is n means? Number of weighted site per centimeter cube. N prime is number of interstitial sites per centimeter. Right? So from there you get number of Frenkel sites, defects in number of Frenkel sites. They get FCC at room temperature. At high pressure or temperature, FCC crystal means, can I say NaCl type?
Yes.
Right? You get NaCl type at room temperature. At high pressure or temperature, at high pressure or temperature, they get cesium chloride type. They get cesium chloride type crystal geometry. Non-stoichiometric crystal types. I told you that already they are of two types.
Yes.
Metal excess,
Non-metal.
non-metal excess. Metal excess is again of two types. Anion, missing, cation excess. So first let me start with metal excess. Non-metal excess. Coming to metal excess. Let me write A plus B minus A plus B minus. Now sir, in metal excess, one type of it is, one of the anionic site is missing and that place is occupied by electron. Right? One of the anion site is missing and the place is occupied by electron. Then what we call this as F center. Faber center, that is responsible for color. So this happens when crystal is heated with respect to metal. That is, NaCl is heated with Na. So we have to take a piece of sodium on the surface of the crystal and we have to heat it. Then what you get? Then you will get color now. So you will get yellow color. Similarly, when lithium chloride is heated with lithium, pink. Potassium chloride with potassium. Potassium chloride is heated with potassium. You will get violet color. Lithium chloride heated with lithium.
Yeah, pink.
Lithium. You will get pink color. So as such, you will get colors. So which is responsible for color? F center. This F center is responsible for color. Why this F center is formed? For example, listen. This is AB type crystal. This AB type crystal is heated with A. AB type crystal में A बेटी weight जैसा. A can lose electron. So A can lose electron forming A plus and electron. This A plus pull B minus from here. ఇక్కడ ఉన్న B minus pull చేసింది. That B minus goes to this place and that electron comes to this place. So ఏమవుతుంది అనుకున్నాం? B minus here, electron here. So overall number of A plus ions will be more.
Yes.
So this free electron is responsible for color. So and metal is in excess quantity. Therefore we call it as metal excess defect. Right? That is responsible for color. Next. Coming to metal excess defect, second type. Here, one of the cation occupies interstitial space. See this. In this, here you are getting one A plus and one electron here. The electron and A plus are occupying interstitial sites. So therefore we call it as again metal excess defect. Right? So here, extra metal ion occupy interstitial site. So can I say it is similar to the Frankel effect?
Yes.
But not exactly, because in Frankel effect, once cation from one side is missing and occupying interstitial site. Here, extra anion is present. Now, what is the electrical charge of this crystal? Neutral again, because one positive, one negative electron. So that is second type. So can I say electron is present instead of anion? Here, electron is present in the interstitial site due to the presence of an interstitial cation. Right? So anyhow, in both cases, metal is excess. So metal excess. Now, example here is zinc oxide turns yellow on heating. Zinc oxide turns yellow on heating. Zinc oxide is a white color solid. If you heat it, turns yellow. Reason is, when you heat zinc oxide, one Zn plus 2 comes to interstitial site by leaving electrons in the adjacent site. Right? So that is the reason for it. Because of this electron, this acts as a semiconductor. They can act as semiconductors because of that free electrons. Now coming to non-metal excess. Now see this. See this. How you will get non-metal excess? You will have one anion in the interstitial site.
Yes.
And the charge was nullified by higher oxidation state of metal in the nearby site. So this one metal is converted into A plus 2 and one anion in the interstitial site. So overall, Overall charge is neutral,
The charge is
but number of anions are.
and effective surface.
No. So what I have to write here? Anion in interstitial site and charge is balanced by cation with higher oxidation state. Next slide. So this. Next step. Cation is missing and charge is balanced by higher oxidation state of cation in the nearby side. Yeah. Cation missing. Charge is balanced by cation with higher oxidation state. Example: ferrous oxide, ferrous sulfide, etc. Nickel oxide, etc. Next step, impurity defect. Next slide. Impurity defect. Last type, no? Impurity defect. For example, if I consider A plus, B minus, A plus, B minus, B minus, A plus, B minus, A plus, A plus, B minus, A plus, B minus, B minus, A plus, B minus, A plus. Now, if it is a perfect crystal, impurity defect means few sites are missing. See this. Here A plus is missing. Here also A plus is missing. So I have removed two A plus ions. Instead of this A plus, if I place another metal, for example, magnesium plus 2, then what is the overall charge? What is the overall charge now? Overall charge is same, electrically neutral, but the charge was balanced by impurity metal ion, right? Then we call it as impurity defect, right? For example, in NaCl, two Na plus ions are replaced by one strontium plus 2 ion. And then what you get? Overall charge is neutral. Then you will get impurity defect. So because of this impurity defect, there is a hole generated. Because of this hole, generated hole, it shows electrical conductance. If it is a perfect ionic crystal, perfect ionic solids are bad conductors of heat and electricity. But due to presence of defects, they are good conductors, or they become semiconductors, right? For example, 0.1% strontium chloride in NaCl crystal increases electrical conductivity by 10,000 times. Point 1% strontium chloride in NaCl crystal increases electrical conductivity by 10,000 times.